Mayhaps a little bit quieter. That sounds a little bit better. Okay. Yeah? Ah, this looks dangerous. Granted, we just saved, but... Oh, yeah! I remember this. Yeah, I remember. I love how their tracking is like, if you're not on the same Z level, they just start going haywire. Okay, I do remember this. So we need to basically get through there, which is fine. I just gotta remember kind of how to do this. I think you pretty much have to put in a... like... Don't remember if there is... the head crab in one. We pretty much have to put, like, 2... Dang, bro. What are you guys getting all uppity about, huh? We have to get up there. Okay. You know, let me see if this is a good idea. Yeah! Easy. I can do that too. It's not that exciting. Hey, boys. Oh, is this 931? Oh, your boy remembered. Because it was 901, but O was not a thing. Give it to me. Yes. Now we don't have crap for ammo, but that's fine. We'll get ammo. That is for sure. We will get ammo. Okay, we can't like slide through there, I guess. Okay. Okay, so this is how we sweep back around. Man, we don't know the answer to that one either, do we? Unless it's the same one? What, 901? Nah, okay. We don't have the answer to that one either. Probably in here. Ah, yes, 972, okay. BFG cell. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. Dr. Rowell requested military supplies placed in a storage locker in case of emergency. A security team member delivered the supplies today and secured them in locker 116. Okay, and then access last report. Okay, that's the exact same one. 116. Yeah, 972. Case of emergency. Okay.
Airlock systems deactivated.
Oxygen purge. Oh, great. Huh. Sure we got all this. General access. Security override. And then this is Ops Archives. Okay. So we don't need to go in there yet. Oh my gosh. Fellas. Ooh. Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your mother. How's it going? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Okay, that was, okay, that's the staging area. That's the personal records. Still haven't found the code to storage 112. Playing it the classic way. Plasma rifle sounds funny this game. What do you mean by classic way? It's just the it's the BFG edition, so I'm assuming probably. Okay. Oh yeah. It feels good. It feels good every time you get that one. Every time you get the crouch dodge. Feels amazing. Screw that noise. Okay. Look at that. This is locked off. Okay, so we can't get in there. We have to go the other way. Okay, I figured we'd have to get corralled into one direction. Plasma rifle sounds funny in this game. Yeah, it's a little bit wonky. It's a little bit interesting. Classic way, as in either flashlight or gun. Flashlight, I guess. Because I guess that would be a flashlight, right? Or do you mean... Cool if they had integrated option into the BFG edition. Oh wait, isn't there a? I think I know what you're talking about. I think I remember reading about that. There's a an option where in order to use a light, you have to use like a literal flashlight, right? The heck is that? Do. I don't like that.
Audio log for Phil Wilson, medical technician, Delta Labs, October 20th, 2145. Today, I witnessed the third test of the teleporter in the 3 weeks that I've been here. Volunteers are becoming harder and harder to come by, and it isn't difficult to see why. They all come back screaming like loons about demons, pools of blood. It's real fire and brimstone stuff. At first I wasn't paying much attention, just doing my job, but the last was Robert Clayton. Now, I met him my first day here. This guy chews up rocks and spits out gravel as tough as they come. Having to sedate him and drag his drooling body to the isolation room, it's really freaked me out. I'm gonna put in for a transfer as soon as I'm able.
Okay, Phil, going to need you to help me next week with my work. I've got so many files and reports to enter into the computer that I don't have time to actually see my patients. I will box up some of my paperwork and send them over to you. If you could enter the reports into the computer, that would surely help me. Okay, we're probably gonna do that somehow. Would have been cool if they had integrated the option into the BFG edition. The original Doom 3, you had a flashlight instead of that chest lamp thing. It would switch to it instead of a gun, so there was an additional tension since you had to switch around a lot. I don't know if I'd, for me personally, I don't know if that would be something that would cause any more tension. I think it would just get annoying more than anything. Obviously, everybody's got a different opinion on stuff, but like, it's like an unnecessary step to have to like pull out a flashlight, because then you just have people that would just turn up brightness way up, so they didn't have to utilize it to constantly swap back and forth to stuff. Okay, Frank Cinders.
As requested, the following is my initial feedback on my first.
But that's just my opinion.
Private First Class Frank Cinders, dated October 15th, 2145. I don't know exactly where to begin. Obviously, I survived the first trip and feel no worse for the wear. I'm not feeling any of the symptoms reported by the others who have gone in before me, but I'm at a point where I'm still trying to process everything. Thankfully, the place looks deserted and devoid of any life, but flames and heat and the stench of the place. It smells of death, decay, and burnt flesh. Tomorrow we're going back in with some of the eggheads, science division, to start securing forward positions, and we expect to start sending out the mapping droids at the same time. I feel I must admit on a personal note that I've got a really, really bad feeling about this. I don't understand what we're doing there or what we hope to prove. TFC Cinders, signing off.
Okay. Martian buddy. Tired of the same old when it comes to snacking. Store-bought treats getting you down. Then you need the new Martian buddy little baklava oven. You heard right, baklava. How many times have you said, boy, I could really go for some scrumptious baklava right now? Well, now it's quick and easy anytime. Come to www.martianbuddy.com for more info on the new Martian Buddy little baklava oven and hundreds of other great products. Remember, Martian Buddy is your buddy. Okay. Hey Frank, you left your lunch on my desk again. I put it in the storage cabinet 112. The combination is 538. Try to remember to pick it up. Last time you forgot it was there for a week, and that stuff stunk to high heaven. What the hell you got in there? Winky faced guy. Alright, brightness wouldn't change anything. Remember that where there is no detail, there will also be none, even if shadows are white or pink. Yeah, to an extent, but generally even games have some form of definition that it would change, which is like literally a big thing for a bunch of games. People like jack brightness all the way up. Yes, it makes the game look a little bit more grainy, because all it's doing is, you know, basically putting on a filter, as it were. But since there is still light in the game itself, it would make an adjustment, even if it doesn't necessarily look good. Alright, where is this guy? There you are. I knew I was going to get hit. That's fine. If it's absolute darkness, you wouldn't see anything, but if you were to turn it up in a dark hallway, as long as there's still some form of light, we'll absolutely adjust it. Okay, UAC stuff, that's fine. All this is all fine. This is the Andy Chang. Did we see this guy earlier in the game? Maybe not. I'm just thinking. Okay. Server? There's 114. He got a plasma inducer. Drop this down here. Okay. Malfunctioning system. We never found the one for 114, did we? Is there even a PDA for it? The only thing I could think of is by trying this out, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. Whoops. Yeah, I don't even think we found a PDA for that. Interesting. Oh well. There we go. This is gonna be bad. Alright, let me go into here. Now that we just took that, hold on. Just double check this stuff. See if there is anything we missed for 114. I don't think there was, but... Nah, it's just armor stuff. Okay, interesting. Well, looks like we're not getting in there. Yeah, oh well. Oh well. Set the brightness correctly. It should be dark in the shadows, but detail would still be there. All it would change is black, nothing turned light gray, nothing. Talking about absolute darkness, of course. It would change the atmosphere a lot, though, since light isn't as scary as darkness, I guess. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there would still be shapes and stuff. Like, you would still be able to see a lot better than, say, if we turned the brightness down a whole lot. As long as there is something that is still giving off light, it still makes an adjustment for it. Ah, dang it. Thought we almost got it. This is control bank. That's where we have to go. Is this the one that leads to... I think so. Is this the one that leads to 112? No.
Medical report 16-8.
Dang it. Technical guys are annoying. They definitely can be. I had to learn big time when I 100%ed this 4 years ago. But basically, you can kind of cheat them a little bit if you get the right drop. Essentially, you can duck underneath their attack. Now, they have a follow-up, like, boot kick, but it allows you to get really close and personal with them and kind of chance your shot at one-tapping them. Yeah, that just goes in there. Okay, well, we're going to have to go this way, I guess. That's locked off. We can't go that way.
Excellent. That will get the teleporter working again. And you don't have much time. You're going to need to teleport across the containment chamber. It's the only way through this part of the complex. Head into the chamber and initiate the sequence on the machine. I'll take care of the rest. I'm not going with you. Good luck. But before you go, I want you to take something. It's a journal I made about the experiments. Those things. It's all there. It'll explain everything. Get it to someone so this never happens again.
Okay. Alrighty. So, let's go open up that other storage locker real quick, and then we'll watch the video. We'll take the teleporter. You know, we'll go see it all. Okay, this should be 538. Frank, my boy. I bet that does smell horrendous, but with all the bodies around, it probably doesn't actually smell all that off, does it? How do you like the bosses in this game? They're all right. They're one of those bosses that, in my opinion, is a means to an end more than anything. Not really necessarily a big deal. It's kind of just like, can you DPS them faster than they can you, and that's kind of what it boils down to. It is what it is, but I'm looking forward to finishing this in the DLC so we can get to 2016, because I remember 2016 having a lot of fun boss fights, but you got a lot more mobility in that game. I like the whole Soul Cube concept. It is cool. Yeah, I like the Soul Cube stuff. That's kind of a unique thing. Especially when they really utilize it in one of the DLCs. It took me a while to figure that out. That there was no health pickups in that whole DLC because you're supposed to be using the soul cube to heal. That was always a kind of a cool thing. I found out way too late in the game, but it became paramount in the Nightmare run where your health constantly drains to 25.
My name is Ian.
See this what we got here.
I'm a research specialist stationed on Mars, working for the UAC. My primary job is, or rather was, to assist Dr. Malcolm Betruger in a variety of experiments, though for the past year we've been focusing almost exclusively on teleportation. I don't know if I'll make it out of here alive, so I'm recording this video log to let someone know what happened, and with that knowledge, prevent it from happening again. Initially, the teleportation experiments were amazing. We were creating a new science, and the prospects of it changing our way of life were, well, they were outstanding. I was proud to be associated with such an amazing project and someone as talented as Dr. Betruger. We noticed early on, probably before we had completed maybe a dozen successful tests, that there was a variable delay during the teleportation. The objects are broken down at the quantum level, transported, and then reassembled. Each stage of the process should have been instantaneous, but it wasn't. And we didn't know why. We sent a video drone through and were shocked at the images it sent back. Just a few frames of video right before the drone came back through showed what appeared to be several sets of eyes looking directly at the probe. We had just found a living, breathing creature that was not human. But Betruger immediately sent out a request for volunteers. He specifically wanted UAC security force members because he wanted to capture one of these creatures. I've made a lot of mistakes, but I am most ashamed of my involvement during the next phase. To get medical clearance to send human subjects through the device, I doctored up several of our reports to indicate that we had performed living tissue experiments. I did not regret it at the time, but a few days later, when our third test subject came back, he was chewing off his own fingers. It seemed he was clinically insane. We started sending teams in about once every 2 days. The teams were reporting nightmarish experiences, sightings of things that ultimately made us conclude that the other dimension was not just another dimension. It was hell, and the creatures we were bringing back, demons. And then Betruger, he went through the portal himself. I don't know what he was thinking. It was an unscheduled trip, and he just went, and we couldn't stop him. And when he came back, he had changed. He sounded and looked the same, but he just... I don't know, he was just different. And then he did the unthinkable. He took the Soul Cube, the device that was discovered in the ruins, into the portal. The portal stabilized.
Oh, Automod hit something. I'll read through in a second.
And then, living hell erupted into the base. Oh, we were stupid for not destroying the portals as soon as we realized what was on the other side. Oh God, forgive me. I blame myself for my part in this. Please, someone, never let this happen again. I'm sorry, Ian McCormick.
Okay. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. All right, I gotta leave for a while, mate. Gotta continue Fatal Frame 5. Hey, enjoy it. I've heard Fatal Frame is a good series. Have a great one. By the way, I find it funny that the guy called Betruger was essentially Betruger misspelled, meaning cheater or deceiver translated. I guess it's because of what that evil World War II evil German scientist trope. Yeah.
Decontamination process started. Decontamination complete. Have a nice day.
Alrighty, here we go.
Systems activated.
Whoosh. You know, I can't remember, or not can't remember, that's the wrong term. I'm curious. So if teleportation, and I don't know, maybe I just, because I haven't looked it up, what people would explain it would do. If teleportation really genuinely, like, fully deconstructed you and reconstructed you, would you have, like, how would memories and stuff like that work? Because if you're, I don't know, like, you know, if you're fully being deconstructed and reconstructed, then, like, how would, okay, isn't that just kind of rude? Because that doesn't add up for me. Like, there would have to be some sort of lost situation going on there, right? Oh, God. Ah! The one tap did not work against him. He's sturdier. Curse you, storage too. I know you got meds in there. Let me in. Let me in. Oh yeah, that's some meds right there. I don't know. I'm just very curious about that as like a concept of, like, you know, would you? I mean, I know it's kind of the whole question of, if you are deconstructed and reconstructed, would you be the same person? Which, sure, that's a viable question back and forth, but I'm more curious along the lines of, would you be able to, like, how would it fully reconstruct your memories and stuff like that if everything is deconstructed without having some sort of ability to save that information? But I don't know. I don't know. That's a weird one. I guess since the brain works by connecting neurons, it probably maintained the same structure when reconstructing, so you would have the same memories afterwards, but maybe there would be a blackout while teleporting. Yeah, see that. It's a weird question though. I've always been curious about that. Francis, shipping received by one of those dumb Martian buddy storage cabinets again, but no one here can figure out how to open it. Can you go online to see if you can find the code? I'll have the guys put it in one of the storage rooms upstairs for you. Okay. Few extra supplies for Central Security Team will be sent to your area. Please store them in 103-259. Okay. Okay, these are going to be tough, guys. We're in. We're good. Yeah, I don't know. Because it's also to say that through said reconnection, you'd have the... Your brain would be able to reconnect and keep the same things. What is going on up there? Oh God! Ow. Okay. Yeah.